Hey guys, what's up? How are you doing today? Welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's Igor here. In this video, I want to show you where lots of Canadians work here in Calgary. Right now I'm on a bus stop. That's a public bus stop. There are no sidewalks. Just so you know, I'm in Foothills Industrial. But before we talk about where Canadians work, I want to tell you about my work and a little bit about what had happened. So I want to first of all thank you so much for those of you guys who watched my videos where I said why Canada can be so frustrating, where some person was calling me, and I read all of your comments, guys. This is amazing. Thank you so much for your support. And there were comments saying that that might be scam, it might be some of your jealous subscribers because they don't like successful immigrants and stuff like that. Guys, thank you so much for all of your beautiful support. I'm really grateful. I didn't realize, guys, that I would get all of these comments and all of the support from you. Really, guys, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm really honored, guys. So I know lots of you are from Canada, but I want to just show you a little bit around. So I am in Foothills Industrial right now, and you see prohibited area. There are companies. See, there is a truck turning in there. This is like a crazy trucker place. Industrial area. It's not residential. People do not live in this area. There are a couple of neighborhoods on the one side or the other. Not the best neighborhoods to live in, but that's where a lot of people work. So what had happened? You probably are, if you're not in Canada, you probably think people work in the offices, downtown, everything. Downtown in Calgary became so expensive to rent. Government raised the taxes for properties. Offices moved out. I used to work closer to Quarry Park office. Now it's still close to Foothills Industrial. Lots of huge companies there right now, oil companies that moved away from downtown to save up money. Now this is the place where lots of people really work. Like this area. There are transportation companies. There are manufacturing companies. Like the heart of work. Look at all of those cars. Most of them are employees who work here in this area. And that's basically, guys, I also work in this area. Downtown in Calgary is pretty much empty right now. Not as many people sit there in their offices like they used to. It's pretty different. But I want to tell you what happened to me and why I made that negative video. So it happened to me, unfortunately, several times already in Canada. And one time it was restructuring, but the second time what had happened, termination without a reason. Okay, that's what happened. That's what got to me a little bit. And don't worry, guys, I've been unemployed for about 2 days. 2 days I was without a job, searching. I got an interview and they asked me when am I available. I said I'm available right away because the company where I was working, I'm not working there anymore. And I'm available to come for an interview today itself. The guy was happy for my prompt response and he said, come in. I came in, I told him what I do, what I know, and I sold myself in a proper way. To get a job, you have to sell yourself. I think YouTube actually helped me out to, sharpen my presentation skills a little bit. So yeah, I got a job in a different place, and yeah, I've been unemployed for only 2 days. But what struck me so hard, guys, is that there was no reason, no warning, nothing. It's nothing, and that's what struck me so hard, And I was surprised. I was like, are you even allowed to cut somebody's employment agreement with a notice? Just a notice without a reason. Well, I guess people can do that. It is a little bit sad, surprising for me. And I feel it's a little bit, let me check I'm on the lunch break, guys. I just don't want to run out. It's a little bit sad, seriously. To lose your job without reason, without anything. That's why. And then the person calling me and maybe impersonating government official or whatever, I don't know. So all this combined kind of pissed me off a little bit, and that's why that video that you watched before this one, I'll leave it in the description of this video so you know what I'm talking about if you haven't watched it. That's how it got to me. Well, that's for you guys, oil and gas industry in Alberta. Everything is on oil and gas. You see there's warehouses. This is industrial area. That's where majority of people are working. Every day when I drive back from work, I drive on this road, and there is on the end of this road somewhere 2 intersections that way, you get a bus stop, and every day I see about 50 people from Punjab, it looks like, because they're wearing turban, taking a bus. So they work in one of these warehouses. Some of them are truck drivers. I think people are just trying to save up on their own transportation, but it's interesting. Lots of people here come by their own transport, but there are a huge amount of people who work in one of these manufacturing facilities, and they don't buy their own vehicle, probably to save up some more money. I don't know what their situation is, but I was surprised to see that. How much do people make? I would say if you're in a warehouse, entry-level job, $17 per hour, forklift driver, closer to $20 per hour. And what else? If you go to a bad job that doesn't pay good, that's $15. And 17 is also not good. In Alberta, to be honest, you need more. What is a good job? A good job is paying you closer to $26 an hour and up. $30 an hour is a very good job. In my opinion, in my pay scale, that's what I think. I think if you make $40 an hour, you are doing very good in Canada. And if you're $50 an hour, tell me where you found it. I know there are people who do that. I just want to tell you a little bit about the money that people make. Truck drivers. Let's talk a little bit about truck drivers. Then double check the time here, how much I have for my lunch break, because I don't want to run late. I time myself. Guys, truck drivers, I know lots of you people watching these videos, and there are lots of truck drivers who post their videos saying how rich they are. I work with truck drivers and logistics throughout my career, and I know how much truck drivers are making. I'll tell you this: if you're an owner-operator, you might make more. If you're working for someone who has a contract with the company, so let's say a guy owns a contract with the company, one of the companies, like transportation distribution stuff. They have several routes and they hire you as an employee, then expect to make closer to $21-22 per hour. If you're going to be working for some real company as an employee, truck driver, let's say like a proper big truck in town, expect to make closer to starting from $22 an hour to $26 an hour. In some cases, good companies, they pay $29 and $30 an hour. That's how much truck drivers are making here, and that's good money. The way to make more money in that is to own your own truck and to get your own contracts. That's the only way to make lots of money. But in general, there are so many truck drivers, so many drivers in general. Let's not limit by truck. There are van drivers, people driving vans for a living, minivans, like Dodge Caravan stuff. They do deliveries too. Pickup trucks, that doesn't pay you much. So don't expect, if you come to Canada to get rich. Truck driving industry is so competitive nowadays. It used to be a really good paying job 15 years ago in Canada, and that's what Canadian truck drivers told me. They were complaining about me as an immigrant. They're saying, before you guys came to this country, we were making very decent money, but now you guys are ready to work for half of what we used to work. And that's what they blame us for coming here, for making more competition. The employers are willing, we're willing to work for less, and employers are happy to do that. Before that, when there was less people and there was less competition, they'll say, I'm not working for less than this amount. Oh, you give me $30? No, I'm not working less than 35, right? So, and then someone showed up and said, hey, $20, I'll take it. And they gave it to him. It's just, I don't think it's really a fair comparison, but you'll find that lots of opinions who are going to say that. And I'll tell you, Canada is a really interesting country with lots of beautiful people, you know. Don't get demotivated by my previous video where I was saying Canada is frustrating. It's frustrating sometimes. And I'm a human being, I also get frustrated when several things at the same time hit me. Like losing a job without a warning, without a notice, without a reason. Because I went to seek legal advice because I thought that's not legal. At least that's not legal in Ukraine. You have to give, you know, there has to be a reason, there has to be an explanation, there has to be something. But Canada style here is, they don't need to provide you an explanation. That's what I was told in the legal advice people, and I was shocked. I was like, oh, yeah. So now I have to go on employment insurance. I didn't have to make a claim or anything because I got a job so fast. But it was still a little bit painful from inside, and that's how that sad video came out. Another pain is my glasses fell off and they got a scratch. And the other glasses that I had same type, they got lost. That's another pain. Other than that, it's so awesome, guys. I want to thank you all so much for your beautiful comments, guys. I always read them. So ask me more questions about Canada. Ask me if you want to know which kind of jobs people do. See, there is a forklift driver coming out, trucks, lots of forklift drivers here, lots of trucks. There is also there's a gas distribution company. It's called Lindy Messer somewhere over there. There is there is Kitco. There is, I think, Shoemaker Drive always somewhere around here. I'm at Quick X Transportation, like the truck is going there. Then, I just remember so many companies because I used to route all of these areas throughout my career, so I know Calgary a little bit. Shanahan's is also here. Guys, when I'm recording the video, I just cannot recall all of the names, but there is at least like 30-40 companies in this area. That's it, guys. There is like so many. So if you want to get a job in Calgary, don't go to downtown. You come to the southeast and just, you know what, do it in old style. Walk around the offices, you know, and you have a better chance finding something than going to downtown. Downtown, they don't let anyone in. Downtown is full of homeless people, and they have so much of precautions there to make sure nobody gets in anywhere that it's ridiculous. You know, if you want to do an old style resume giveaway, come to the Foothills Industrial area and do it here, because that's where the jobs are, that's where the people are. All right, we'll see you in the next video, guys. Have a good one, and make sure you comment. Bye for now.